true art believers. This is Pierson here, and it is another day in paradise. It's another day. It's a beautiful day in paradise. This is 100 days of drawing, and it is day 71. And I'm on a tight schedule as per usual. The only time I'm not on a tight schedule is in the evening, and unfortunately, it's not the evening. Well, uh, no, the evening. It's the afternoon. So about 6 hours too late. 6 hours early. Anyways, let's get started because I got a drawing I got to get done in about 30 minutes. I have less than 30 minutes to finish this drawing, and let's begin. Let us begin. Ooh. Alrighty. Just another day in paradise, everyone. So I'm just let's see what we're gonna do today. Is this it's a soft vine. Oh my goodness, I got a soft vine start. So we're just gonna try to, I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe I need to find, I can never get her. Okay, I need to grab a stick here. All right. I'm breaking, so I'm grabbing a stick out of this. I keep breaking them. All right, so what I want to do is we're doing a reductive drawing, and that's what I've been doing for the past few days, and I find it's really good for doing like one object, especially in the time frame that I have. It's good for a lot of things, but like it's particularly really good if you have like 30 minutes to do a drawing. You can do a relatively not simple drawing, but a drawing that takes less moves, right, than other drawings, because you're not having to you're like only doing that sucks. I just broke my charcoal stick. So you're having to do less moves, essentially. Like you're not having to do the background value. It's all kind of factored in inherently into the drawing. And I dropped that charcoal stick as well. I'm just dropping charcoal sticks left and right here, friends. So I'm going to be working on this drawing for about 30 minutes. I don't know. Something like that. I'm just going to we're going to start out with a lighter tone and not spend as much time making the background. And let's just start out by, let's do a little quick circular drawing, right? And let's do a quick little angle check here. Ooh, you can't even see the drawing. Let's tilt the camera down a little bit. All right, so I'm just, it's at this point that I'm gonna since I have not necessarily a lot of experience, not a lot of experience drawing skulls, but I have enough that I can kind of fake it, right? Fake it to make it, so I can draw. I'm using the skull that I have as a reference, but the time frame doesn't allow for me to go super micro with it. What I mean is I'm not going to spend as much time kind of going into the details of this particular skull. Like I'm going to kind of do like a generalized skull, and that's what I've been doing for the past few skulls, actually. Is they're just kind of like, here's your skull, like a generalized skull. Like it kind of looks like the skull I'm drawing, but it doesn't. It's not like it's a verbatim, right? So that's what I've been doing as of late, is kind of doing these generalized skulls in replace of the object, because I only have 30 minutes, 25 minutes. I'm going to try to knock this one out, or only work on it for about 20 minutes, 25. Actually, I'm only going to work on it for about 25 minutes. So what I don't get done in that time frame, well, maybe I'll work on it 30 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll work on it for 30 minutes. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm like bouncing back and forth between like how long I want to work on this drawing. You know, maybe the reason why I don't want to work on it that long today is because it's a Saturday. I just want to. Okay, this is like a common theme with me. It's like, oh, I just want to not have to do anything. And as of lately, it's just been like a giant roller coaster of like I'm doing something always ever. And I was like, I guess it's like it's like the symptom of being an adult. You know, you're always doing something, and you're always trying. It's like this one giant like cascading effect of like just another activity or another thing that you have to do for the day, and you're like, ugh, I just don't want to do. I just don't want to feel like I'm obliged to have to do a thing a day, you know. And that's what it's like right now. It's like there's a bunch of things occurring, and you know, like these days just feel like they're kind of melding into one like random. There's like one day, you know. That's what they all are right now. Is this one giant day? There's not like a breaking point, you know. It's just kind of like here's another day for you. I'm like, oh, come on, give me a break, bro. No, I just wish there was like a moment of calm where I can. I think I've talked about this all the time. Is I wish there was a instead of like this situation I'm in where I'm constantly hopping between an activity to another activity over and over again. I wish there was like a moment where like, you know what, I could just sit down, have a cup of coffee, and just stare into nothing for a moment, right? I wish I could just like stare into nothing for a moment and be like, okay, now I'm ready. Like I want the drawing to be the time that I start drawing to be kind of like more like a choice and less like, okay, now I have an opening that I can do my drawing. Let's do it, as opposed to like, you know, I wish it was more like a choice where I could just kind of do it and be happy that it's that I'm doing it at that time, as opposed to just there. Yeah, I can't explain it other than I'm just hopping into it. Yeah, I'm just hopping right into it. Other than, yeah, that's what it's like. There is no other way to say it other than I'm hopping into the drawing, and it's because this is the only opening of this is literally these days that I'm drawing, and during the evening or during the afternoon, these times are literally the times that I have to. I'm not doing it. It's not by choice like a lot of live streamers that do their live streams. They have set times, you know, like none of this. Only it's very few elements of it is by choice. I'm not doing this at this time frame because it's the most convenient for me. You know, a lot of people are setting their live streams because it's the most convenient. It's for me, like this is the only time. This is the only time I can do it outside of like when everyone's asleep. And I've just decided that I'm not going to do that whole thing where people are where I do this early in the morning, because I too would like to have some sleep, you know. So that's why I'm doing it right now. Of course, it's not the most conducive. It's not the best time for me to kind of like do drawing. I'm not really there's circadian rhythms involved, and so like sometimes the evening, this time is a really good time. It all depends on like my anxiety levels. For some odd reason, I have more anxiety than I should have. Maybe I need to do some more stress release. Maybe I need to do like exercise more because I haven't been exercising like at all. Like my exercise routines consist of me like doing push-ups every time I go up the stairs or something like that. And the only reason why I've been doing that is because I hadn't been exercising. And yeah, it's like I don't. So like any type, like everything, every specific thing that I'm doing is at the sacrifice of something else. So like in order for me to draw, I have to sacrifice exercising. If I sacrifice exercising, then I feel upset. So and I feel anxious. So I don't want to draw so much. And if I exercise, I don't have time to draw. It's like this weird loop that I can't get out of. And it's frustrating, fellas, friends. It's super frustrating not being able to kind of have control of your time in the way that I guess maybe that's what a lot of people feel like. I don't know. Like, no, it's not like people talk to me about their lack of time. And as a matter of fact, all I hear from other people in general is how unorganized they are with their time. They don't even delegate it. They like, well, I played video games and I drank. I'm like, well, that's not what. If you're saying you don't have time, you clearly had time. You played video games and you drank. And not like, yeah, people don't really think of it. When people say they don't have time, they're like, they have time. They just don't want to sacrifice certain things. They don't want to. Like, I wish I had time to learn how to do this. I wish I had time to learn how to do that. But really what they're saying is I want to do it, but I don't want to sacrifice my entertainment time. And really that's what it boils down to. A lot of these activities that you want that are worthy and worth your time for anyone. Any activity, any like thing that you want to learn how to do is going to be at the detriment of like entertainment time. It really is. That's all it really is like it's at the detriment of you doing something that's kind of like fun, entertaining. And that's really what it is. And so like I sacrifice certain time blocks. Like I'm doing this at the detriment of like because right now, okay, let's put it this way. I'm not a dad right now. I'm taking a break because so and so's asleep, or supposed to be asleep. Right? This is another thing. I don't like talking about that. But I could very well like during siesta time, I could definitely just sit down and like have a cup of coffee or do nothing. This is a perfect time for me to take a nap, take a break. For real. I could definitely use that. I think I could. So right now, with this is I'm just kind of setting things up. Really, I'm just kind of setting things up. Yeah, just setting the drawing up. It's going to start really picking up momentum really soon because once I start pulling out those tones, that's when I'm going to introduce the charcoal stick and the charcoal pencil, and I think the Conte crown. I might not even. I don't know. Just kind of move this real quick. I'm going to go in slow. I don't know why I'm going slow. I don't know. It's just one of those things, It's like I feel like these last few drawing live streams have been just kind of me like ranting about how little time I have and how this is very difficult to do, and I don't want it to be that way. But I just having rough go at it. But you got to put it in the context. You got to put it in context. Like even though this may kind of not be the most fun thing to do, there are certain things out there that could be much worse. Like I could be in a much worse predicament in my life. Like there's a lot of bad things that people could be in, and I'm thankful that I'm not experiencing those. So I am thankful that I'm able to do this. I am very appreciative of it. You know, as much as it can be a burden, it's like a first world burden, you know. It's a first world burden. So there's that. Maybe I should try using the chamois. The chamois works pretty good in pulling out tones. I wonder if you can clean a chamois. That'd be nice. Yeah, so like I'm thankful that I'm able to do this every day. I'm thankful that I'm able to afford the excuse me, the paying for the streaming service to be able to stream in multiple places at once. You know, of course that comes at the sacrifice of not buying shoes and pants, but you know, I'm thankful that I'm able to have the willpower to do that. But then again, I really don't like buying clothes, so it's not really a thing for me. It's not like, oh my gosh, let's blow my money on clothes. So yeah, see that? Just starting by just pulling out those tones, really kind of helped. And I'm gonna pull out some more, make it a little bit more vivid in certain areas. Soften this up with my hand. Pull it out a little bit with the kneaded eraser. Now this is actually this is a tricky drawing technique, actually. You know, people think it's going to be easy. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get done. I got 8 minutes. What can I achieve in that time frame? Especially because I'm talking, I'm actually going a little bit slower than I anticipated. I think the reason why is I think I'm gonna forecast myself being able to have a few more minutes to work on it. If not today, maybe a little bit tomorrow, before I do my 72nd drawing or 72nd day of drawing. So I'm kind of banking on the fact that I might have a little bit more time throughout the week, tomorrow and tomorrow morning, to work on this just a little bit more. You know, not a lot, just to kind of dial in some stuff. And plus, I'm trying to I'm playing around with this idea of trying to be a little bit more sparse with the mark making, or the amount of time that I spend on it. Or maybe that's just me kind of trying to make an excuse to not have to work on it that much. I don't know. Yeah, this is not. There's days that I just want to sit and eat like a pint of ice cream. No joke. A pint of ice cream sounds good right now. Well, that sounds super good. Maybe I might get some. I've been having a lot of blizzards lately. Yeah, so I think what's going to happen is I'm going to work on this for about 10 more minutes, and then we're going to I'm going to keep this on the docket, like the drawing docket, for an evening, you know, and then jump in on it periodically throughout the day. and finish it up, or at least get it a little bit more complete. And then I'm going to do the same before I start. I'm going to periodically work on it throughout the day before I start my next one, which would be tomorrow. Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do, is like just kind of expand the time that I work on these drawings just a little bit more, just a little bit. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't have the time, but I try to open up the time available, like my availability to work on them. You know, not by a lot, just an extra 30 minutes or an extra 10 minutes. Because some days I'm going faster than others, and other days I'm going really slow. Like today I'm kind of going a little slower than normal, partially because maybe I'm talking, maybe I'm not observing as much, maybe I'm just a little bit distracted, you know. So this is kind of like a Conte crown. And it like it's kind of waxy. Kind of has like a waxy type of feel to it, you know. I made this a little longer than it probably really is. Probably need to just darken this up real quick, kind of express that tone, that outside edge. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on for 10 more minutes and this call it a day for a little while. I'll take a break from it and then come back to it a little bit later. Maybe sprinkle in like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I might take a 5-minute break. I might take a no. I mean, I might even take a after this. I might even take a 15-minute nap. Gosh, that sounds so nice. Just gonna take a little nap, Saturday nap before I go. I work this evening, so it's kind of nice to be able to say that. Before you go to work, you're able to take a nap. A lot of people, they just go straight to work, right? It's kind of nice in the position I'm in, that I can say like, well, I took a nap before I went to work. Of course, I was up at the crack of dawn. So, whatever. Anyways. Just very all right. I am sort of taking my time today. I am. I'm going slower than normal. I feel it. I feel like I'm kind of dialing back my speed. I don't know why. Just one of those things. You know, when you're drawing, there's days that you're on, days you're not. You know, it's just like sports, I guess. There's days that you're really you're peaking, you know, and there's days you're like, eh. What you want to do is you want to have days where you're performing better on average. You want to be performing better on average as opposed to kind of just struggling each day, right? So that's one thing. So that's the timer. So that means I got 5 more minutes for me today. So I'm gonna get 30 minutes in, and I think that'll be a good day. So I get 30-minute drawing. What I'm doing is like if I don't finish this drawing, I'm gonna start getting to this position where I just have like these unfinished skulls. I think that might be kind of fun to have like these drawings that are like partially completed, you know, or for the most part, all of them are incomplete. So I shouldn't be too upset if I don't finish them to the level of completeness that I've been trying to get them at. But I think I might get to the point where I'm just like, if I don't finish it, don't finish it. You know? I got too many things in my hands. I think I might take a nap after this. For real. That's my goal to take a nap after drawing for 30 minutes. That's my plot in life. Is the what was it? People want to take naps all the time. Like I don't know. I think a nap is a nice thing. It's a nice little thing. It's like it's people might call it lazy, but maybe it's like a treat, you know, because you know, like a lot of us, we spoil ourselves with all these kind of things. To me, what's more valuable than some of these things is like just being able to like sit back and kind of not be beholden to time and actually take a nap. You know, it's like a little break in this chaotic world that we live in. You know, and there's so much things that everyone's doing. It's always like do. You gotta do. And believe me, I'm at fault as anyone else, right? Like I'm always doing something, right? It's always do go. But we never want. A lot of us don't want to talk about the value of just like not doing something, right? We never want to talk like, oh well, we like and like, oh, what'd you do? Oh, I took a nap. I was like, what are you lazy? Like, listen, I got 500 videos that says that I'm not lazy, right? Or I got thousands of drawings that say that I'm not lazy. So, what are you, lazy, bro? No, far from it, my friend. No, I just like it's nice to have a little bit of a moment, a break in the day, you know. It's nice to have that where, normally a lot of us don't have that benefit, you know, and you got to understand that, right? Hmm. All right. I noticed that I messed this all up. As I said, when I'm doing these drawings, I'm like doing like these simplification of the skull simply because of time. I kind of, instead of spending all that time observing and slowing down the process because of the time frame, I can't like just really stop and enjoy the roses per se, right? I have to like literally move, 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 move. I can't like spend the brunt of my time just kind of like observing the subject matter and then kind of taking my time and doing a mark here, doing a mark there. I only have 30 minutes. I don't have time to I don't have the luxury to kind of like sit down and and kind of take those drawing moves, So I'm done for now. I'm gonna come back to this a little bit later, maybe for like 5-10 minutes here and there throughout the day. I'll probably add another 20 minutes onto it, and I'll probably go a little quicker because I won't be focusing on. I won't be talking as much, so I'll have a little bit. The talking really slows me down. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you. For those that are interested, I do have work for sale on my website, and you can always contact me if you want to purchase one of these drawings. I'm available. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Matt Pierson Art, and there's a little scrolling tab down there saying if you want to support the show or support me, you can go through my Patreon or Instagram and stuff like that, and follow me. Don't forget to what's it called? Subscribe, like, comment, share, and thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Pierson out. Enjoy your Saturday.